Welcome to the best of both worlds. I'm the black guy, DJ C-No.
And I'm the white guy, Mark Bland, the host of theCUBE.
What are we talking about today, Mark?
Well, we got a few different things that are on tap today. I think we're going to talk a little bit about K-Dot, Kendrick Lamar, right?
Yeah.
We got to get in on him with this verse that is supposedly so viral and so awesome.
Chris Brown.
Oh,
What's
yeah,
up with
and Chris Brown,
Is
too.
he quitting music?
Yeah, that's what he says. He's quitting music. So let's jump in on Kendrick Lamar first.
Hot verse.
I don't think so. I disagree. I completely disagree. And this is two individuals who work within the hip-hop music industry for many, many years. Kendrick, I get it. You're a talented guy. And I respect that. I think that there are very talented rappers in the music industry, and you are one of them. At the same point, I don't know if the freestyle verse, if you just blasting a few people, is all that important. I don't think it really matters all that much. I think you basically just were passive-aggressive. You were just in the mood that day when you just decided to drop that verse, and boom. Out of nowhere, you hit a few people below the gut. And that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. It's part of hip-hop. You know, we've been dealing with this for many, many years with LL Cool J and many other rappers who've been beefing over the years verbally. Here's the funny thing that I have a problem with. I think that what happened was this opened up this world to other rappers like Joel Ortiz and people like that to make them go, oh, now all of a sudden I've got some issues with some people, so I'm going to hit them too. No, you don't. And that's the thing. You really don't. None of you really have any true beefs, because if you did, situations would be getting a lot more serious than they are. But they're not. And I understand that you might like certain people, you might not like certain people, but personal opinion, I don't think the Kendrick Lamar verse is all that amazing.
He brought hip-hop back to a fun spot where he kicked off some, it's not really beef because
That meme of Drake sitting there looking at Lil Wayne going, he didn't name you at all, man?
to bring more light to the game, more bring that
Oh, he's
battle
bringing the
aspect.
light. He's bringing that Tyler, the Creator light. That's what I call Kendrick Lamar,
Bringing
Tyler
that battle
Creator.
aspect back to hip hop, you know, and making it more around it, you know, in this commercial music that he's doing. He's showing, yo, I still got the skills, you know. As
What will that do to the overall scene, though? You're going to basically have your Chief Keef style rappers that are pretty weak across the board.
style
Yeah,
rappers.
yeah, really weak across the board. No more Laffy Taffy. Those guys are going to get eaten up. They're not going to be able to
But
stand.
they don't need to say
But you got
nothing. Stay
guys.
in your lane.
But you got guys from like St. Louis. Like, okay, this could be
Averb.
You know, I'll give you a good point. That's a good point. Guys like Hitman Holla and Averb and people like that who work on the battle rap scene
Right.
might actually benefit from this in the long
Exactly.
run, because now what you say, those guys are really good rappers, but what it is they tend to like get on stage one-on-one, freestyle off the top of their head, no beats, none of that stuff. And so like there's no real song, there's no catchiness to the things that they're saying or doing. It's more what they say. And I think that this, you actually changed my mind a little bit.
If you're an opportunist, this is your chance to jump in the game and
maybe
kick
get
some your
something out of
skills
it.
off.
Maybe Jin can finally have a career after all these years.
Who?
Jin, remember? Chinese dude?
What about Kern?
Yeah, whatever. All of them. Our boy Chris Brown.
He's
Flipping out again.
He had a seizure.
Let's talk about the quit music. You ain't quitting music, okay? You got too many crappy neck tattoos to quit music at this
I
point.
think he might be taking a break, maybe.
You might be taking a hiatus, a little break. You
Maybe
might
he's
be
doing
pulling
some films.
Yeah, he might be doing the Kanye West thing where he
Right.
goes on Jay Leno and he's all sulky. Whole world's coming to an end. You know what I'm saying? But before you know it, I'm Yeezus. I'm Jesus with a Y. I run New York. I run the world. I run all of it. Like, that's my point. Chris Brown, you'll be back. Listen, that man sure can dance. That is the one thing. Like, listen,
He's
whenever
talented, man.
whenever there's a
Can't say
problem
I'm
in this
quitting.
world, whenever there's a problem in this world, right? And somebody does he might have beat the hell out of Rihanna, and that's horrible. But when the minute somebody brings that up, they go, yeah, but he sure can dance. That's the thing with Chris Brown. Like, this dude can be as crazy as he wants to be. But when it's all said and done, Chris Brown can sure dance. And that's always going to make everything okay.
He's talented, man. You
He's a
love
talented-
him or you hate him.
Do you really think he'll quit? Honestly?
I don't. I think he's just gonna take a break, possibly do some movies, maybe do some other things, and he's got to come back to the music because that's where his heart is.
Well, that's the only thing he's ever known, really. I mean, he's been doing this since he was, what, 15
He
years
can
old?
Rap. He can dance. We're out of here, man. I'm C-No.
And I'm Mark.
Best of both worlds, baby.
Oh, by the way, follow us. You can follow me at Mark Bland on Twitter, MarkBland.
I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and the Twitter, Dirty DJ C-No, DERRTY.
Turn the music up in the headphones. Tim, you can go and brush your shoulder off.